pariking within 2 minutes. Kaabang-abang, Archie Concepcion at saka yung Navvaro. Anya na!
Favorite spot on the floor. Already his second three of the game, and he continues to add to his total. 14 points para kay Consi JERVY.
Alan Mina fires from long range. It's short. Larry Muyang tracks it down, and it's only to JERVY CRUZ. Navvaro to Kaduyak. The quick passing to Kalo. Back-to-back three-pointers for Basilan to open the third period. 15-point lead.
And naturally, the delight of the crowd of Basilan here inside the venue at a high movement that just really dampens the defense of Pampanga right now.
Wala, hindi na hayaang makasetup eh. Still, to Mina. Allen dumps it to Estil, and Eman Calo caught, or was it Adi Santos?
Yeah, aside from the crisp ball movement, Sidel, it's also that defense of Basilan. When their defense is locked in, then they're always going to get those easy baskets because that defense usually leads to a lot of fast break opportunities.
I'm surprised Chris Lalata has not been fielded in this ball game.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Armenion na atake, dumps it to Lars, who scores.
I think Pampanga needs a lot more paint touches, a lot more penetrations inside the paint, and I think it just shouldn't fall on the shoulders of guys like ANDREY Armenion. In fact, JHAN NERMAL, we saw him in the first half do some of that, but later on also when Archie Concepcion comes in, he has to have a share of those kinds of attacks.
And that's back-to-back baskets as JHAN NERMAL sails in. 53-42, back the other way. Calo to Adi Santos for two.
It's the quickness of Basilan that's really been getting Pampanga off the mark here.
Armenion launches the jumper. It's short. Rebound fought for. May nakakapit. Kanino?
Depensahan siya kung kailan nasa loob na siya. Hindi mo pwedeng pabaluhin ang isang JHAN NERMAL, especially with those long strides. It's very tough to stop him, especially when he's already gathered.
Larry Muyang at the line, 55-42. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Ang mga, syempre, kamustahin din natin ang mga nanonood sa atin. Assistant Coach Ethel Tacor of the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. So lamang si Coach Louie Gonzalez nanonood din yan.
Ay, lagi naman nanonood yan. I don't think he misses a game, honestly.
Yeah. Rebound ni Eman Calo. Calo pushing. Kaduyak to JERVY. Here's Kaduyak. Down low to Calo. Trying to sneak in a pass to JERVY CRUZ. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Those were very tight passes, Sidel.
Calo for three. Mintis. Rebound ni Lars. Bigay kay ANDREY. Here's Armenion. Basilan already in penalty here. Armenion hesitated. Mina.
Madam, medyo tambak ka mo, pero tagal ta kanya nakit yun eh. Basta't albenyen eh. Alita milala ko pag-asa. Yung bagyo mo nating pag-asa din. Ikatapa kaya lata pag-asa. Luwenye ka, madam. Anya na kanya.
Pinasok na si Jimboy Pastoran for Lorenzo Navvaro. Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Mintis ang first free throw ni Estil. That's AG Gonzalez, team owner of the Giant Lanterns. 0 for 2 for Sunny. Last touch to JHAN NERMAL. Ball going back to Basilan.
In Pampanga, now 12 out of 20 from the free throw line after those 2 misses by a steal. They've gone to the line much more than Basilan sa laro na to, but the free throw conversion has been lower.
Calo. They go to Adi Santos. The kick out. JERVY CRUZ for 3. Misfires this time. Rebound ni Larry MUYANG. ARMENION. Crossover. ARMENION. There's a foul. And that means 2 free throws para kay Andrey ARMENION.
And that time, di na siya nagdalawang isip dun. Went for the attack. I think he set his eyes directly into going for the basket after that failed attempt earlier where he tried to think twice about going for the shot when in fact he never actually attempted.
Andrey ARMENION, a lot of responsibility on him. Coach Isa Santos there.
You remember ARMENION used to be one of the league leaders in assists when he was still playing for Valenzuela.
And free throw shooting has been haunting Pampanga, 13 of 23 right now. Calo, TEMPRA. He gets it across. Kaduyak, JERVY CRUZ. Calo, 12 seconds on the shot clock. It's down to 8. Pastoran gets it to Kaduyak. Shot fake. The kick out. JERVY for 3. In and out. Rebound ni Lars. And a foul on TEMPRA.
It definitely a bump there as MUYANG tried to push the rock.
It's a poor foul to give up.
Yeah, especially because they're already over the limit. Purely unnecessary para kay James TEMPRA.
And Lars, and they continue to miss. 13 of 24 now.
Not able to capitalize on this early penalty situation of the Basilan Star Horse, but they do still have 5 minutes at 48 to try and milk that.
9 points and 14 boards para dito kay Lars MUYANG. 10-point deficit ang hinaharap ng Pampanga. Jason Grimaldo will check in. The next dead ball, JOSON. Calo back to TEMPRA now with Pastoran. JERVY CRUZ. TEMPRA has it. Calo is wide open. It's short. 15 rebounds para kay Larry MUYANG. John NERMAL. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Calo trying to finish on the other side. Counter fast break here for Pampanga. Mina misses. Rebound MUYANG. Ball knocked away by Calo. At 16 rebounds now para kay Larry MUYANG.
He's been doing a yeoman's job pulling down those boards tonight para sa Pampanga. MUYANG's already beyond his average of 10.5 rebounds per game dito sa laro na to. He on pace to get around 20 rebounds sa laro na to.
Mina, Archie Concepcion is back on the floor now.
To make sure that Mina was already past him and could not have a good chance to prevent his shot.
It's back to 13. Itong lamang ng Basilan halfway through this third period. John MAHARI is back defending Archie Concepcion. John Ashley Fa binalik na rin for Pampanga, and so is JHAYMO EGUILOS. Is still on the floor. Is denied by Grimaldo.
Timely substitution for Coach Richie Alvarez, putting Grimaldo in to reinforce their interior defense.
MAHARI inside, layup is good. And everything just going in for Basilan at the moment. 15 ang lamang ng Star Horse.
Basilan shooting nearly 50% in this game while allowing Pampanga just 14 out of 43 shots. That's 32%.
A little out of sorts here, the Giant Lanterns.
And they're also forcing Pampanga to pile on their turnovers here.
Grimaldo. Abra will face Pampanga on August 9 in Quezon.
Yeah, that's going to be a big game.
JOSON for 3. No. TEMPRA with a rebound. Another opportunity here for Basilan. Bagsak si Fa. Offensive foul, John MAHARI.
It's a little bit too much force there by MAHARI as he tried to set it down screen to free up ito si ENZO JOSON. A good thing that's something that they can afford right now. Only their first foul here in the third quarter, Sidel.
No. No, that's an offensive foul.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So hindi na counted. It's Archie Concepcion, binigay kay Clemente, and pass is wild. A really huge character test here for Pampanga. When things are not going your way, then how will you respond? Pastoran uses the Grimaldo pick, Jimboy, and it's a 17-point lead.
It's calm, cool in the lane. Ito si Jimboy Pastoran floating it up over the defense.
There's a foul.
Sa ingay na ng mga tao dito, di ko na naririnig yung pito eh.
Actually surprised. I thought that was clean.
It looks like he caught a part of the wrist. From our vantage point, that's what I saw.
Concepcion at the line. Archie trying to get going here.
2 free throws for Archie Concepcion.
That's his first point of the game, by the way.
First point? I thought he had 2 in the first half. No, first point.
Yeah, first point.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Ooh. So, that first free throw won't count.
Ooh, okay.
Because this is the third free throw. Tama ba yun? Tatlong free throw? Or dalawa lang dapat?
Dalawa lang dapat. Technical ba yung isa?
Yeah,
Okay,
for a technical. Okay. I didn't hear a technical.
Yun na nga.
Announced. JOSON. Grimaldo. Ball knocked away by Fa. 6 seconds on the shot clock for Basilan. Protecting a 15-point lead. Scouting din ba to? Coach Max na yun dati. Fa comes up with a steal. Saves it to John Lloyd Clemente. Fouled by MAHARI.
Yeah, definitely a block there on John MAHARI. I like how JLC just put the ball on the deck quickly as soon as he got it. Put his head down. Did not even try to read the defense anymore. He just had one thing in mind, and that was to go hard.
John Lloyd Clemente at the line. That's the first one to drop. (62-48). Free throws. Been a concern. 17 of 28 para dito sa Pampanga. Make that 18 of 29. Got the lead down to 13. Pastoran. Fade away, off the mark, rebound ni Archie. Concepcion will launch the three. That's too strong. Clemente inside, no good. TEMPRA caught on the push.
Oh, they gotta be careful here. Talking about Basilan. They should keep their emotions in check. They're up by double digits, 13 points. They shouldn't allow these calls to bother them.
GP Faundo. This ang free throw. One for two for GP. 62 to 50 is the count. Mahari gets trapped. Bigay agad kay JERVY CRUZ. Nakatawid si JERVY. JOSON. Near half court. Binabantayan ni Clemente. 10 seconds on the shot clock. ENZO launches the three. Too strong. Rebound ni Clemente. Quickly to John Ashley Fa. Concepcion goes to Fa. No advantage there. Fa. Wild pass. Clemente does not get the roll. Tapik napunta kay JERVY CRUZ. It's with Pastoran. Waits for JOSON. The foul given up by John Ashley Fa.
The game just going at a very frenetic pace here in the dying seconds of the third quarter. Pampanga unable to get anything right on that previous possession. With just sloppy offense on the part of the Giant Lanterns. Give a lot of credit to the defense of Basilan. You know, they've been really keeping in step with every movement of these Giant Lanterns here.
Calo for three, off the mark. Fa. Shot clock is off here. Faundo makes his move against Grimaldo. Clemente fires and hits.
Well, I was gonna say that early as possible.
Shout out kay Coach Mike, by the way, cleaning up his old office today.
Congratulations on the 30 years of service in the corporate world.
Faundo is fouled and a chance to inch closer here. If you're Pampanga, Faundo will go to the line.
That was a low-scoring third quarter that these two teams had. Only good for 15 points after both squads were able to breach the 20-point mark in the first half.
Pero grabe yung momentum ng Basilan doon to start the third, no?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Back-to-back three-pointers from JERVY CRUZ and Eman Calo to start the third quarter. And we thought, you know, iiwanan na ito Pampanga.
Exactly. It seemed to us that after those 2 3-point shots, the body language, it was telling us that they were already getting disheartened. But quickly, you know, still able to respond itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Hindi lang talaga sila siniswerte doon sa kanilang mga tira. Just like how JERVY CRUZ has been raining it down on them here in this game.
Yeah, JERVY CRUZ, I think he should be in the three-point shootout.
I think he should be too.
Faundo to Clemente. JLC gets away, backs it in for 2. I tell you, the degree of difficulty of John-Lloyd Clemente's shots tonight.
Definitely up there for sure. But, you know, this is something that we usually see from him. You know, he might have an off night for the first 3 quarters or, you know, maybe for the first half, but he's going to try until something goes in. And when he gets going, it's pretty hard to stop. You can see that right now. He's literally putting this team on the back of his shoulders.
Hindi, ano talaga eh. You know, he's an unrelenting scorer. Itong si John-Lloyd Clemente. Ayaw niyang, he's not gonna settle.
Yeah, that is the right term, unrelenting.
Quick spin. Lars trying to go for the reverse. He gets it back. Muyang, no good. Rebound ni JERVY CRUZ. Eman Carlos secures the ball. Quickly to ENZO JOSON. JOSON drives. Pass getting away from Adi Santos. Turnover, Basilan. Bola ng Pampanga.
And it's usually a pass that Adi Santos would like, but medyo napalakas lang talaga dun galing kay ENZO JOSON.
Foul on number 24, Jimboy Pastoran is 4th.
Apat na si Jimboy Pastoran. 2 quick fouls for the Star Horse.
Oh, medyo nahuli doon si JERVY CRUZ. Got caught red-handed. He was not paying attention to the play that was developing on the baseline out of bounds for Pampanga. It's allowed Larry Muyang that leeway to cut inside and be available for that pass near the rack. This is down to just 7-point advantage for Basilan, Sidelf.
Yeah. 65 to 58. JERVY to Eman. Carlo fires a 3. Got it.
18 points now in the game for Eman Carlo, Sidelf. And that's now the 10th 3-point shot of Basilan in this game.
NERMAL fouled by Carlo.
Foul on number 19, Eman Carlo, his 2nd.
And here's the 3-ball galing kay Eman Carlo. Man down, man down.
18 points all in the last 3 quarters of this game. Scoreless the whole first period.
68 to 59. And NERMAL misses the free throw. Agawan sa rebound. It ends up with NERMAL forcing that one. Ang tapik ends up with Navvaro. Here comes Carlo. Fast break. Basilan, textbook. And the finish galing kay Adi Santos. He's got 6 in the game. Balik sa 11 ang lamang ng Basilan. Armenion inside. Armenion spins away. Fade away is short. And JERVY CRUZ with a rebound. That's rebound number 11 para kay JERVY to go with his 17 points. Carlo. 12 seconds to work with. Santos. Oh, what a pass from Eman Carlo. It felt like it was short, Javi.
It's crazy how they're executing right now with Basilan. They're putting on a clinic. They're painting their can.
And runs it to Santos. Carlo is ahead of the pack. Carlo will lay it in. Balik sa 15 ang lamang ng Basilan with 6 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. 20 points para kay Eman Carlo.
This speed of Basilan slowly putting away Pampanga here in the 4th. They're trying to pull away right now. Carlo once again leaking out. I mentioned when you're Pampanga and you're going up against Basilan, you have to have somebody, maybe 2 guys, going back down on the other side to prevent the leak out. That time, Emancalo, without anybody in front of him, making this
Is the definition of hustle on the court and in public service. Aminado siya, hindi biro ang pagsabayan ang pagiging MPBL player at local official sa Nampikwan, Nueva Ecija, especially ngayon na may problema pa daw sa baha sa hometown niya. Pero with his usual calm and composed demeanor, he shared, it's just a matter of sacrifice and time management. Pag work, work. Pag politics, politics. And for him, presence daw is everything, whether it's boxing out under the rim or showing up for his constituents. Dual role goals talaga, diba? Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Ira. And Basilan is up by 13. JERVY CRUZ has been impressive with his work on the court and off the court. A three. Hindi pumasok ang tres na yon. Fa. I cannot count out Pampanga, Javi, with under 6 minutes to play. Oh, they've shot themselves on the foot, Pampanga, with their free throw woes. 21 of 38.
There you see Coach Aisel Santos obviously not happy with the way they're shooting from the charity
Like
stripe.
that, 21 of 39.
Sa tingin ko kasi si Coach Aisel matinding free throw shooter yan.
Oo, agree.
Yung mga iling niya sa mintis parang iling ni Senjing Goy pag nagmimintis ang San Juan.
Yeah. JOSON puts his head down. Labas kay JERVY. Back to ENZO. A three. That won't go. Santos saves it to JERVY, but the box out galing kay Concepcion.
Smart move right there by Archie, but also a gamble galing sa kanya. He could have been called for a foul there.
And Larry MUYANG is already at 21 rebounds, Avi.
It's impressive that he's still on the floor, still playing at a very high intensity. You don't really see him as tired as you expect him to be. Look how he's still hauling down those rebounds.
14 points and 22 rebounds para kay Lars. 11-point lead for Basilan.
This is far from over.
Calo. JERVY forcing that one. Rebounding GP Faundo. Fa. Kick out. Clemente for three. Gets it to go. 17 points para kay John Lloyd Clemente. Nababa na lang sa 8 itong kalamangan ng Basilan. 4.5 minutes remaining, and that forces Coach Rich Alvarez into a timeout. Fa attracting the defense and finding Clemente with a stroke there.
Here they come, Sedel. John Lloyd Clemente already with 17 points in this game, knocking down only the 5th three-point shot of Pampanga sa laro na to. 8-point game, 4 minutes and 32 remaining, far from over.
XBet, scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Larry MUYANG has been immense para dito sa Pampanga. He's kept them in the game with those 22 rebounds and 14 points.
I think he's only gotten a minute of rest in this game. He's already played up to almost 26 minutes sa laro na to.
You have to remember, this was supposed to be a game at the Brenzy Gial Convention Center. But because of the flooding there in San Fernando, Pampanga, we've moved this game to San Juan. Boss Bernard Young, team manager of Basilan. Fa makes his move, the drive, off-balance shot. And look at JERVY CRUZ collar that rebound. And a foul on John Ashley Fa.
A good thing for them, that's only their second team foul.
12 rebounds already para kay JERVY CRUZ. He's got 17 points. Emancalo has 20 points. ENZO JOSON has 11. And Adi Santos has 8.
JERVY CRUZ doesn't seem to miss a beat here in this game. He's missed a lot of action because of his duties, but here sa laro na to, he looks locked in.
Archie finds Ashley Fa. Layup is good. Oh, 6 points na lang lamang dito. It was a 17-point game at the 2:29 mark of the third after Pastoran's layup. 62-45 at that point. Ngayon, it's 74-68. CRUZ back out to Jimboy. 8 seconds on the shot clock. TEMPRA, atake, binigay kay JERVY. CRUZ. Oh my!
He's such a sure shot, but I think TEMPRA got away with a travel there.
8 points ang lamang dito ng Basilan. Concepcion to Fa. Back to Archie. Archie. Offensive foul, Faundo.
Big call against Pampanga there. Faundo obviously not happy with what happened. You know, TEMPRA for you, 2 minutes and 48.
It's far from over. (76-68). Turnover, Basilan. Muyang with the steal. Clemente to Fa. Back to Clemente. Inside. JLC misses. A hard foul given up by Larry Muyang to prevent the fast break.
Coach Peric wants an offensive foul. It felt like there was an elbow given there. He's on the floor right now, trying to plead his case, and I don't think our referees are going to budge.
The 2:28 left. Inbound. TEMPRA. Kaduyak has it against Concepcion. Pastoran. Ooh, that's a walk. And that hurts.
That definitely hurts. That's very painful on the side of Pampanga. There have been lots of non-calls here in the fourth quarter, especially here in the crucial moments.
Archie knocks down the three.
That door is still open para sa Pampanga. Only a 7-point lead for Basilan.
No call there. Basilan over the limit already. 3 team fouls para sa Pampanga.
That's an offensive
foul.
Again, coming from James TEMPRA.
Armenion set to check in for Fa. So Armenion, Concepcion, Clemente, Muyang, and EGUILOS, the 5 for Pampanga. Pastoran, JOSON, Santos, CRUZ, and Calo for Basilan. Archie loses the handle. Santos. The turnovers hurting Pampanga as well. That's 14 turnovers. A whistle of foul on ANDREY Armenion.
It's not really a good foul because that shot clock was already winding down. Now it goes back to 14.
Both teams now in penalty. JOSON trying to get past Clemente. That's a hard show and a hard...
Hayaan ka, madam. Tinagal tamo 7 points na yung lamang. Ulawin mo na. Sabi ko kaya kayo, atin tang pag-asa, di ba? Basta talita, milala ko pag-asa ka, madam. O yan na. Within 2 minutes nga mo. Oy, tapo.
Boy Pastoran, but here on the ensuing play, EGUILOS trailing, getting that offensive rebound off the miss.
Yung na-please na natawagan.
Yun na nga eh. Pero yung tamang matindi doon, hindi napituhan.
Was AG Gonzalez there. I'm sure. Oh, first basket for JHAYMO EGUILOS. He misses.
Oh!
4-point game. Oh, 3-point game, rather.
4-point swing for JHAYMO EGUILOS. Some really unusual things happening here in the fourth quarter.
EGUILOS misses. Nobody boxing out the big man right here, and he puts it back in off his own miss. 62 seconds remaining. It's just a one-possession game. We're going down the wire in San Juan. We'll be right back. Number 1 team in the league at the moment. ENZO Navvaro gets it across against ARMENION.
Oh, that's not a good foul.
They finally called the foul.
Yeah, after all the action that they've allowed in the previous sequence, now they call a little bit of a touch foul. Just a little armbar right there, Ganica ARMENION. But they allowed a lot of physicality the previous play.
ENZO Navvaro extends the lead to 4, 79-75. I'm sure a lot of our friends are watching, including two-time MPBL dito sa San Juan. For Pampanga in this ball game, down by 5 with 29.3 seconds remaining.
Even more than they missed in their last game against Valenzuela. Yun will get the boot. He's now graduated from this game. It's been tough for the players to really find out kung saan sila lulugar in terms of playing defense, because it's been inconsistent really how the referees have whistled the calls, especially here in the fourth quarter, where we've seen a lot of physicality allowed and then some touch fouls being called. It's been a difficult situation, especially for Pampanga, who's been trying to get back in this game.
Two for two for Lorenzo Navvaro.
That just might be the icing on the cake. Let's see how Pampanga does here in this possession.
Concepcion fires a 3. No. Clemente inside. Still no go. Tip in. Wala pa rin. Ayaw pa rin. Fourth opportunity they score. And they foul ENZO JOSON.
They're just not going to give up. Itong Pampanga, they will not go gently into the good night. They're playing the foul game here, but no more timeouts remaining. So they're really going to have to do everything really quickly if a miracle is still bound to happen. But with Basilan knocking down their free throws, I think it's already going to be over. 13.9 seconds. Let's see.
Basilan. Oh, they missed the second. 13 seconds remaining. Here's Clemente. MUYANG will try. A 3 off the glass. 7 seconds remaining.
3-point lead.
They're not out of the woods yet, Basilan. And Coach Rich Alvarez has requested a timeout. With 7.3 seconds remaining. We'll stay in the air, but watch this. MUYANG asking for it and then getting it and backing this one in.
Now, to be fair for Basilan, you know, Larry MUYANG is the last guy you would expect taking down a three-point shot this late in the game.
Hey, get open, get open.
All five. You gotta, hey. You should just exile, huh?
Sino sab?
No.
Sino sab? Jervy. Jervy. Right, back setup lang.
It's basic exile lang.
Hey, back setup
Basic
lang.
box lang. Basic box. Pin down. Go. They might switch. Relax. Relax. They might
Hey,
switch.
get the ball, get open, get open.
Hey, after that, you still gotta go. Gotta everyone go
Hey,
to
let's
the
go.
ball.
Hey, hawak.
To the ball.
Serge. Hey, baka may automatic na ball.
Basilan needs to get this inbound safely. And ideal scenario for Pampanga is they get a steal and they get a 3. And maybe force this game to overtime. Wala na tayong timeout sa titira dito. Both teams already in penalty. Kalo. Bumps Navvaro. Navvaro will go to the line.
I just love how Coach Rich just stepped onto the floor right away, running to remind his player, Lorenzo Navvaro, to keep his cool and just focus on knocking down these free throws.
He's 8 for 8 at the line, Lorenzo Navvaro. It's a 4-point lead, and Basilan doing this without Arwin Santos and Alex Cabagnot. 2 for 2. And pressure here as well from Basilan. Archie, ball slipping out of his hands. It's been that type of night for the Giant Lanterns.
Costly turnovers in the third and fourth quarters, and then a ton of missed free throws, and shots just not falling for them when they needed it to.
Kalo to inbound against Concepcion. Pastoran is fouled. Oh, that's Navvaro.
Ooh, this is highly unnecessary. Well, Navvaro has been really hot the entire game. These two guys, you know,
Archie
should really keep it cool right now. 3.2 seconds.
A lot of frustration.
Here's what happened. There's Concepcion. And then Concepcion still trying to talk to Navvaro after that.
Oh,
So it was actually Archie who initiated that encounter.
yeah, but yung he took exception dun sa elbow.
Number 25, Lorenzo Navvaro, and number 2, Archie Concepcion, both for unsportsmanlike behavior. Archie Concepcion and Lorenzo Navvaro, 5 fouls.
5 fouls.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to choose somebody else to
Replace
knock down those free throws.
the free throw shooter now.
This game is stretched on.
Gab Dagangon will take the 2 free throws. It's such a well-played game for Basilan.
Oh yeah, I mean they hung on tough. After that little run, no, not little run, but the lack of defensive intensity that they showed in that second quarter that enabled itong Pampanga to go on that huge 14-0 run. The lead going into that next period was really tough for them, and I'm sure halftime that was the highest point of discussion for Coach Rich Alvarez in the dugout. That was something that they had to address, the consistency of their efforts, especially on the defensive side.
Well, granted, there have been a few calls, you know, medyo hindi natin na, that we're not, usual, particularly, when it came down to a tight game, down the stretch, magiging factor talaga siya. Clemente almost made that one, and that should do it. It's 89-82 para dito sa Basilan Star Horse. It's their biggest win of the season as they move up beyond the 500 mark, improving to 10-9 for the season. They tie Muntinlupa dun sa South Division. They tie their record of Muntinlupa at number 8 bet. It's JERVY CRUZ who gets the nod with 19 points and 12 rebounds happy.
Although Emancala was the top scorer for